need me to take over, or are you okay?
Go ahead and take over.
Let me take over.
No, go ahead. Let me take over. Let me take over.
My name is Zach Hamilton. I've been with the McKinney Police Department for 10 years. I'm a patrol officer. Once I got there, I saw that Sergeant Richie had already begun to deploy his AED, and the son of the victim was doing compressions.
We were approaching the McKinney area of North Dallas. As we were talking, he slumped over. I realized that he was non-responsive, so I was able to get stopped, and I was able to drag him out, and there was a pedestrian. I just asked him to call 911 and get some paramedics on the way.
Hereby police officers, Officer Hamilton and Sergeant Farrell Richie, heard the call over the radio, and they were only seconds away and responded without hesitation. Our story was a powerful testament to preparation, innovation, partnership, and resilience. Just months before this incident, the McKinney Police Department placed AEDs in every patrol vehicle and ensured that all patrol officers completed CPR and AED training. And on August 14th, 2025, that investment in readiness made all the difference.
Stand both of your hands on the center of the patient's chest.
The audible instructions are very loud and clear, which was great. And as soon as the metrodome kind of clicked in, it clicked with me like, oh, I'm going too fast.
Start compressing hard and fast on each beat. Push, push, push.
On my compressions, so I started to match the rhythm, which helped a lot. And then, yeah, when it's ready to shock, it's very clear to back away. That's going to deliver the shock, and then let you know if CPR needs to continue or not.
Shock is advised. We will wait for the patient now.
The McKinney police officers took over compressions and deployed their Avive AED device. A shockable rhythm was identified, and a life-saving shock was delivered before fire and EMS arrived on the scene.
Shock delivery.
Mr. Milsap's cardiac diagnosis was later determined to be an extremely rare condition and one that very few survive, but he did.
Well, I'm Jim Milsap. I'm 66 years old. Everything coming into McKinney from my house to here, I have absolutely no recollection. When I finally woke up, found out I was been in a coma for 8 days. I've got a family that I raised, some that depend on me. I got grandkids I want to still see grow up, and to see that I was literally minutes from that never happening, I'm not ready to cash it in.
In May, we lost my mother. So losing my mother, and then just a few months later, on the brink of fixing to lose my father, it was an emotional roller coaster that I wasn't ready for. Being able to look my dad in the eye every day is a true blessing.
The two things that really move the needle in cardiac arrest care are high quality CPR and number two, early defibrillation. So the sooner that we can deliver that shock, the better off the patient is going to be. We can shorten that time frame from cardiac arrest to treatment by getting family members involved, getting PD involved, because they're roaming around on the streets. And so oftentimes they'll get to the scene before.
We started with a kind of a culture change with the police department, because having an AED in a police officer's vehicle is not anything new. Where we made the change this time is we showed them that the Avive AED is so simple to utilize. But the bigger aspect of the AED from Avive was that they didn't have to do anything else with it. They don't have to monitor it. We're monitoring that entire AED for them. We can tell you what the condition is, the battery, when you need to replace the pads, all of that. And then we can go ahead and make it as easy as possible for that police officer. I think that's where some people would fail, is they would just say, hey, police department, we want you to do this. Well, of course, they're understaffed, just like most public safety agencies are. We made it as easy as possible and just said, hey, all we want you to do is get trained on them and then utilize the AEDs when it's appropriate. And that's it. We'll manage everything else on the back end of it.
And then they bring them into me in the ER, and the outcomes are great because these patients walk out of the ICU neuro intact. They can be reunited with their family, and it's a true success story. And this is the whole point of the Neighborhood Heroes Program. The main idea is that the sooner we can get to the patient, the sooner we can defibrillate, the better the outcome.
the 4-minute city that we're trying to push out in the community, the McKinney Neighborhood Heroes Program, as we're calling it. It's great for our police officers to see that as well, that maybe they weren't the ones that utilized an AED within the last 6 months or a year, but that opportunity for them is probably coming. If you're not the person that feels comfortable utilizing the AED, that's okay, but you probably know somebody that would be willing to do that. If you hear about that, you know that person, get them in contact with us so that we can make sure that if they're ready and willing, live in the city of McKinney, we can get them an AED and make sure they become a McKinney Neighborhood Hero.
You can't put a price on life. It's just a matter of what can you do to sustain it and keep people from the risks. If everybody in McKinney, every department, had a AED in their vehicles, I think the stats themselves will speak. Instead of waiting for another first responder, they're going to be able to take action themselves.
You know, in public safety, we save lives. That's what we do. Some professions, they'll be able to produce something at the end of the day. And in public safety, whether you're a dispatcher, a police officer, or a firefighter, you won't have anything produced. But today is a great day because all of our members in public safety get to see that. This is tangible. This is seeing families that are made whole because of the actions